Hello and welcome to wenll's Guide to DPSing Grand Empress inside Heart of Fear as a hunter. So phase 1 is fairly simple to DPS as a hunter. There's going to be 2 dissidence fields that she'll throw down on the ground. Basically you'll never have a reason to actually go in the fields. If for whatever reason you do, basically how it works is when you go in the fields and you cast stuff or use instant abilities or whatever, it makes the field's HP go down quicker. But you shouldn't ever have a reason to do that. Normally it's only casters that'll go in there. As far as when it reaches 0 health though, it'll explode and you can use your deterrence to actually mitigate that damage for one of them, which will help healers out. So beyond that, all you're really doing is standing 5 yards apart from everyone else and just DPSing during phase 1. Phase 2, what's going to happen is there's a bunch of stuff that's actually going to happen in phase 2. So what happens there is there'll be ads that spawn on either side. You're going to want to DPS those ads. Occasionally some of the ads will fixate on a random player and you just want to kite them around. You don't want to kite them into wherever the trap point is. There will be a designated trap point, so don't kite the ads into the trap. That's bad. But otherwise, just kind of like slows and stuff, kill them. How the traps work is they'll throw residence on a random player, and that player needs to like just step out of the residence and then step back in to pick it back up. And once they pick it up, they need to run to the stack point, or in this case a little purple marker, and drop it on top of the trap that's currently forming. It'll look like a little orange thing, and basically you just drop it on top of whoever else has residence as well, or on top of another trap if there's another trap that's currently being formed. So you can see we're DPSing ads. I got residence, so I run out of it and then I run back in to pick it up and go sticky resin on me, and then from there sticky resin kind of like went on that other thing, so what I do is I just run over it to form the trap. So now that we have the trap, what we're going to do is anytime sticky resin appears, so you can see there's one right in front of me, I pick it up, run through the trap, and it makes the trap grow. And when you do that enough times, the trap will eventually like fully form. So your job, normally it's up to the person whoever like it gets thrown on, but you can do it yourself and help people. Like you can see there's a sticky resin off to the far left, which I think I'm going to go pick up. Yeah, there I go. But yeah, so your job is to DPS ads, kite ads, and just kind of like bring the sticky resin over wherever the trap points are. Once the ads once the trap is formed, you can bring one of the big ads into the trap and it'll pretty much kill them. You can either do it where you have 2 traps fully formed, or you can just have 1 trap form and then like just DPS the other ad down, which is what we're doing here. And that way you can just DPS the other ad down. I've seen it done both ways. They're both kind of equally effective. So you can see the ad in the trap just died. So, but pretty much that entire encounter, you're doing is just moving out of the sticky resin, like, because he'll throw the sticky resin on top of you, so you just move out of it slightly and then move back onto it to pick it up, and then you run over either another sticky resin, which will form a trap, or you can run it over a trap and it'll make the trap form larger until the trap is fully formed. And you generally want to have the trap in the same location, so. And then you're just repeating phase 1 again here. Hopefully you can actually do it where you'll won't have to repeat phase 2. The trick is here, I think around 35% he'll transition. So the trick is you want to kill the dissonance fields and then have time to heal up before pushing him into the third phase. So it could be a little tricky, but so we're about to push him, I think. Maybe it's 30%. Yeah, I guess it's 30%. Alright, so 30% what you want to do is you want to stack on top of the boss with everyone else. Occasionally he'll cast Consuming Terror. You see right that. Basically just get out of it. It'll be a giant purple thing. So just move out of it. Another thing he'll do is he'll cast Visions of Demise. You can see he casts that on me. You just want to get out of the raid and wait for that to go off before going back in the raid. You might be feared, but it's basically up to your healers to dispel that. So your job is to get out of the raid within 4 seconds. So otherwise, just avoid Consuming Terror, stack on top of the raid. If you get Vision of Demise on you, run out of the raid. And just blow all your DPS. Go pew pew pew! So I hope this guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.
Oh, I got off the roll! Yay!
Nice.
Fucking Lee!
Nice.